Good morning and welcome, Jaguar Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, in tribute to our great country, please rise, remove your hats for the presentation of colors. The colors are presented by the Valencia High School GROTC, the mighty Jaguar Battalion. They are under the direction of Colonel Kepler. The national anthem is played for us today by the Valencia High School State Champion Concert Band under the direction of Sergio Baron and Michelle Stansberry. Please remain standing until our colors have left the floor. Again, good evening. Thank you. Please be seated. Family, friends, graduates, special guests, welcome to the 2022 Valencia High School graduation ceremony. Before we go any further, I'd like to introduce the special guests who have joined us today. I would like to start out with the Los Lunas Schools Board of Education, Mr. Bruce Bennett, Ms. Tina Garcia, Mr. Brian C. Smith, next, the Los Lunas Schools Superintendent and Cabinet, Dr. Arsenio Romero, Superintendent, Mr. Brian G. Bucket, Deputy Superintendent, Claire Sirmans, Chief Finance Officer, Ms. Susan D. Chavez, Chief Student Service Officer, Dr. Deborah Elder, Chief Academic Officer, next, our amazing counseling staff, Ms. Rosalind Montgomery, Dr. David Ogin. On stage also is our bound Yale salutatorian, Sasha Santini Bishop. Our valedictorian, Miss Brittany Teresa Villanueva. Did I do better? Magistrate Judge, Mr. John Chavez. Magistrate Judge, Miles Tafoya. Representing UNMVC, Miss Laura Musselwhite. Valencia County Sheriff Denise Vigil. And Belen Police Chief James Harris. It's fitting that someone from Belen would come on over to see how to do things the right way. I couldn't resist, I'm sorry. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Also, I'd like to recognize our administrative team, which consists of Ms. Chelsea Cervantes, Assistant Principal, Dr. Tamara Kambalik, Assistant Principal, Ms. Jennifer Otero, Assistant Principal, and I am proud to serve as a principal of Valencia High School. I am Mr. Albert Aragon. Thank you for allowing me to serve. Thank you, and we will get right to it. Next up, now it is my honor to present to you this year's Valencia High School salutatorian, again Yale-bound, Sasha Santini Bishop.
Okay. Hello, and thank you for joining this wonderful class before me in recognizing years of our hard work and diligence. Parents, family members, administrators, and friends, it's an honor to be able to speak before all of you today. Draped in these gowns before me are not just individuals who have earned their diplomas. They're individuals who I believe are walking testaments to growth. And it's not just the trials and tribulations of the COVID-19 pandemic that the students before me have withstood. I'll be the first to admit that for many of us, including myself, that year of online learning was merely the tip of the iceberg when it comes to endurance. I'm sure that for all of us, the last 13 years that we spent in school has brought about a multitude of lessons and a multitude of hardships. There have been times for me when resilience seemed impossible. Growth seemed out of reach. Everybody always says that if you work hard, your future self will thank you for it later. However, one thing that I've always counted on to push me forward is imagining my younger self viewing my accomplishments. There were times when my younger self felt consumed by darkness at just a little girl. And I know that if she only knew the beautiful life that lay ahead of her, that eventually the darkness would turn into light, it would be easier for her to remain hopeful. I imagine how excited little Sasha would be seeing me get into my dream school, how shocked she would be that I'm publicly speaking in front of this many people on this podium right now, and how relieved she would be in knowing that I found a friend group this year that feels like my home. However, I know that I'm not the only one in this room who would grab little Sasha's attention. With a group as diverse and unique as our class of 2022, there would be quite a few characters who I know would spark her interest. I know that little Sasha would cherish the welcomeness and safety brought about by a person like Noah Ortiz. She would be inspired by the leadership of April Lerma Lopez. and proud of the resilience of a first-generation graduate like Jackie Herrera Varela. Little Sasha would find joy in the wit of Drake Moorhead and be amused to know that little Patrick Miller grew up and came up with like 100 different business ideas that he would pitch to me in Mr. Baca's class every day. Little Sasha would be motivated by the self-discipline of a person like Ariana Morales and proud of the strength of a person like Carrie Scott. She would be joyful for the natureness of Diego Cordova, humored by the casualness of Josh Ronquillo, and shocked by the musicality of a person like Lonnie Pohl. I know that little Sasha would feel all of these things because I feel them now. I often wish I could go back in time and hug her, my younger self, and tell her that eventually everything will be okay, that in the years to come, she will meet people and be a part of experiences that will change her life forever. At this moment, I ask that you, graduates, please pause and reflect on the younger versions of yourselves. They thank you. They thank you for not giving up on them, for not giving up on you. They thank you for getting them to the finish line, for staying resilient during hard times. They thank you for staying, and they thank you for setting them up for a beautiful, beautiful life. I know that for many of you, making it to this graduation was not always at the top of your priority list. For many of you, your top priority was simply making it to the next day. To the next year, your top priority was simply making it. Class of 2022, you made it. You should be proud of yourselves, each and every one of you. I know that I'm proud of all of you. There are individuals from our class who are not able to make it today, individuals who we have lost. Let's honor them by continuing to put our best foot forward as a class when we depart from this ceremony today, taking nothing for granted. Though you should all be extremely proud of your accomplishments, we all know that this is merely the beginning. As we spend our final moments together as a class, I encourage you to move forward embodying strong heart and strong character. Character is not something validated by receiving that diploma. It's not something validated by speaking on this podium or by seeing how many cords and tassels you can rack up. Character is validated by the contentment that others feel when you enter a room, by the bonds we create with our loved ones, by the service we lend to the community, and by our willingness to embrace and work with others even if they're different from us. Reflect on the type of person that a younger you would be inspired by, the type of person that a younger you would feel safe around, and strive to embody this character as you move forward through life. It's been a privilege to be surrounded by a plethora of people all feeling compelled to go on and do different things, and I'm proud of all of you. I'm proud of those of you who worked to prepare yourselves for college, and I'm proud of those of you who decided that right now, the best thing for you to do is just take a break. I'm proud of those of you who plan to serve our country in the armed forces and those of you who are going on to join the workforce. I'm proud of those of you who don't know what comes next. That's okay. Before I wrap up, I'd like to quickly thank my mother, Amber Santini, for showing me that it's never too late to grow and push yourself as an individual. I cherish every moment that I get to watch you blossom into the best version of yourself. And I love you more than words could ever describe. Thank you for believing in me when I didn't believe in myself and picking me up every time I fall down. I hope to take some of your light with me wherever I go. Needless to say, each and every one of you should be proud of yourselves the same way that a little you, a younger you, would be proud of you. Your past selves thank you for everything that you've done for them, so keep doing it for them. From me and from little Sasha, congratulations, class of 2022. Thank you.
Next up, I'd like to introduce the 2022 Valencia High School valedictorian, Brittany Teresa Villanueva. Terrazas.
All right. Good afternoon, students, staff, and families of Valencia High School. On behalf of the senior class, I'm going to jump straight into it by recognizing all of the people that make Valencia High School excellent. The counselors, for the wisdom that you bring and the visions you lay out for the students from freshman to senior for whatever reason, big or small. We, the class of 2022, noticed your everyday effort. To administration, for the continual oversight you bring to the school and for making the difficult decisions when need be. We, the class of 2022, became disciplined adults because of you. To the faculty that tirelessly gave yourself to provide us with a tremendous education, pushing us to do our best on the days we didn't want to learn, to taking the extra time to build the lifelong relationships. We, the class of 2022, appreciate your commitment to our success. Most of you anyway. To the staff who were here before the sun came up to coordinate our lives, our tests, our schedules in order for us to thrive. We, the class of 2022, noted your meticulous work. To maintenance staff that has cleaned up after us all year and around the campus, keeping it as clean as possible. We, the class of 2022, have not overlooked your diligence. And now, to the most important people in our lives, our families and guardians, who supported us even when we wanted to give up and saw no point in continuing. We, the class of 2022, couldn't have done it without you. I stand before you tonight as the 2022 valedictorian. Around this time, my freshman year, I watched our valedictorian give her speech. I remember being so moved by her words of wisdom. That is when I decided that I wanted this. I wanted the chance to share some wisdom with people my age who have gone through some incredibly tough times. I knew it would be hard to get here, with many sacrifices, panics of not turning things in on time, diligence. I'm here somehow. Though I knew this was is expected to be a bumpy road, I never expected such an incredible hard time. This includes difficult times such as my junior year, which was about quarantining at home because of COVID-19 pandemic. I did not feel like getting out of bed most days. I could not help but feel useless because my sophomore and freshman year, I was constantly on the move. I feel like many of us felt this way, like you were going somewhere in life and then it all came to a standstill. I wanted to feel like I was doing something good again. Consequently, I looked upon my parents' faces and recalled a suppressed dream of mine, being able to give my parents the gift of freedom without fear. There are immigrants who have worked so hard to put food on the table for my brother and I. And the only way to help being 17 was to join the military. And as soon as my junior year was over, I had 2 weeks until basic training began for me that summer. It took me to join the military to notice I was taking things for granted. Some of the smallest things in life can leave long-lasting impressions. I was able to find my voice and confidence that I was not aware I lacked. And as Admiral Raven once said, these lessons were learned during my time in the military. I can assure you that it matters not if you've ever served a day in your life. It matters not your gender, your ethnic or religious background, your orientation or social status. Our struggles in the world are similar, and the lessons to overcome those struggles and to move forward in changing ourselves and in changing the world around us will apply equally to all. This came to light one night when I was unable to sleep in the gloomy forest. I knew my platoon was near me, but all I could do was listen. I heard one girl cry out, "I miss my family, and I don't know why I did this." Our drill sergeant immediately snapping, "If we were at war, the enemies could hear your whining," along with other colorful choice of words. My body aching that night in my foxhole, begging me for some rest, yet my mind racing with the constant thoughts, the main thought being, what am I gaining out of this? I thought this was a question that was rather important. When you are going through a tough time, you ask yourself, what am I gaining out of this? Then you ask, is it worth it? Is it worth the sacrifice and pain? The real question should have been, what am I becoming by doing this? You might start off something for yourself or for someone else, but you will be the one to gain the experience. And with experience comes strength and wisdom. From the second I got to Fort Jackson until the moment I left, I was taught valuable lessons that helped me reflect on myself, and I hope will help you in your future. When my platoon was first formed, it was 60 women from different cultures, ages 17 to 26, from all sorts of different ethnic backgrounds and put into one bay. Now at first, we all got along, we all tell each other our life story. Then that same night, we all got woken up at 2 in the morning by a horn blown by our drill sergeant. I'm personally not a person that reacts well to waking up so suddenly. This was not good either because I was assigned at the top bunk. I panicked and I rolled off my top bunk, and I remember aching all over when this happened, but still running to toe the line. All 60 women standing with their crazy hair on a line forming a rectangle. In this rectangle stood a furious drill sergeant, throwing locks on the floor, and this meant we hadn't secured our locks, which meant we were in a lot of trouble. We had to run so much, and so many exercises were done in that entire hour. It was around 3 in the morning when we finally got to go back to sleep. Yet we stayed up for another half an hour, yelling at each other, blaming one another for making us do this. I was so angry that night because we had to get up in an hour for morning physical PT. Yet before I went to sleep, I came to a realization that there is so much more to learn from this. Although we got 1 hour less of sleep, it meant we got 1 more hour of enhancing our endurance and our muscles. 1 more hour to reflect on our mistakes. It wasn't fair that we were all punished by others' mistakes, but that's just how life is sometimes. Life isn't fair, and you just have to learn to look at the bright side and move forward. I dug my foxhole one night and put the tarp over it, and I crawled into my hole and I felt the lack of oxygen with the tarp inches away and the ants crawling on me. Yet I did not think of this. I thought about how much I yearned to see my family. I thought about how much I'd be starting my senior year that day, but instead, I was in basic training for another month. A whole month of missing school and missing summer assignments. I'd never been the one to miss so much school, and it seemed like any chance of standing here before you tonight were gone. Everything I had worked so hard for vanished. Past criticisms from other teachers that previous year began to flood my mind, and I felt myself beginning to crumble. Then I became focused on the present moment. Focused on the present pushed me to be better there, since it felt like that was all that was left for me. I went to sleep thinking that night, when one door closes, one does not open, you make one open. One final experience was the ultimate feeling when you work hard towards something and you finally accomplish it. This was at the forge, the last step to becoming a soldier. Walking 12 miles with our equipment, weapons, and water sources from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. Before we made it to the field where we became soldiers, we had to go up this steep hill. Some complained about how their legs were too tired to keep going. Meanwhile, as I climbed up the hill, all my pain seemed to go numb. And all I could think of, and all I could think to myself was, no success is an accident. It is perseverance and sacrifice. I might have started this to gain freedom of fear from my parents, but gained so much more than just this. To the class of 2022, if you remember anything from the speech, remember this, that all the work you do matters and will bring you where you need to be. And in the moments when you feel like you can't do it anymore, when you want to give up, remember to keep going. We're all so proud of you and for so much work that you put into it. Just keep going.
I think we got a little bit ahead of ourselves. We had our first 2030 Valencia High School graduate. Congratulations. Let's all give her a big round of applause. Mr. Bruce Bennett, member of the School Board of Education of Los Lunas Schools.
Thank you. Mr.
Superintendent Romero, I hereby certify that the following graduates of the class of 2020 have met all the requirements set forth by the New Mexico Public Education Department and the Los Lunas Schools and are hereby ready to receive their diplomas.
Mr. Aragon, representing the Los Lunas School Board of Education, I hereby accept the certification of Valencia School graduates of Class 2022. On behalf of Los Lunas Schools Board of Education, I would like to extend our congratulations to the Class of 2022 and wish you the best on your future endeavors.
And now for the moment you've all been waiting for, I welcome Ms. Jennifer Otero, Dr. Tamara Kambalik, and Ms. Chelsea Cervantes to the podium to represent our graduates.
If you're not reading anything, maybe that's a card. Will the first row of seniors please stand and approach the stage? Evelyn Aguirre Meza. Antonio Altabello, High Honors. Jacqueline Alvarez, High Honors. Anthony Aragon, Honors. Mario Aragon. Darnell Archibek. Slow down. Story Armstrong. Darren Ashley Kurtz. Nancy Avila. Carlos Ayala. Rafael Ayala. Rahir Balbuena Santiago. Lauren Varela, High Honors. Joseph Bottles, Honors. Alexia Barasa. Grace Burbank. Rachel Bush. Enrique Campos. Adrian Castillo. Carlos Castillo. Xavier Castillo, High Honors. Alonso Shariz. Mariah Chaparro. Nathaniel Chavez. Emily Chavira. Marlene Chavira. Anthony Ciccarelli. Diego Cordova. Daniel Corral. Aiden Cortez. Jonathan Croker, highest honors. Selena de la Cruz. Jacqueline Diaz. Eliza Dominguez. Noemi Cookie Duarte. Oh my gosh. Sergio Duarte. Maddox England. Adrian Espinosa. Lorenzo Espinosa. Presley Alicio. Jacob Farley, highest honors. Angel Felix. Oh, it's me. Seth Gallegos. Aaliyah Gallegos.
Heaven Gallegos, high honors. Sarah Galvan. Alexandro Garcia. Chelsea Garcia. Aspen Garcia. Jacqueline Garcia. Jair Garcia del Riviero. Christian Garley. Yeah. Andy Gilliam. Hector Gomez Para. Antonio Gonzalez. Emilio Gonzalez, high honors. Marco Gonzalez. Rafael Gonzalez. Carrie Good. Samantha Griego. Ana Guevara. Brenda Gutierrez Moya. Francesca Haynes. Jacqueline Herrera Varela. Gerald Hidalgo. Evelyn Hinojos Guzman. Lindsay Hoba. Carlos Huerta Gurola. Travis Jaramillo. Haley Candel. Braden Custer. Nicholas Lane. Isabella Lachey. April Lerma Lopez. Christopher Logan. Nathan Long. Leonel Garcia Gonzalez. Miranda Garcia. Isai Lopez. Nicole Lopez. Sonia Lopez, highest honors. Elena Lucero, honors. Jasmine Lucero. Marisol Madrid. Malia Mays. Cameron Major. Adriana Marquez. Isabella Martinez, high honors. Kenneth Matthews. Megan McDaniel. Ivan Medina. Karime Mendoza. Mary Mendoza. Ruby Mendoza Herrera. Troy Meyer. Cameron Miller. John Hunter. Vianney Jaquez Esquivel, high honors. Patrick Miller, high honors. Rihanna Mills Schultz. Johnny Mirabal. Ethan Modisette, high honors. Olivia Molina. Sabrina Molina, honors. Gabriel Montaño. Ariana Morales, highest honors. Drake Moorhead, high honors. Kylie Morris. Logan Moss. Jack Murphy. Manuel Nahera. Lisbeth Nevarez. Mirabel Nevarez. Miguel Nevarez. Ashley Nixon. Jesus A. Olivas. Jesus Olivas. Kaylin Martinez, honors. Brianna Orona, honors. Melissa Orozco, high honors. Carlos Ortega. Carla Ortega Olguin. Noah Ortiz.
Alondra Pacheco. Samira Palmer. Itzel Para, honors. Kevin Para. Maximus Passino, high honors. Edgar Perez. Delilah Pfeiffer. Juliana Pinzon. Kirsty Platt. Lonnie Pohl, High Honors. Dannon Powell. Elizabeth Powell. John Quintana. Aldair Ramirez. Gwen Ramirez, High Honors. Leslie Ramirez. Wendy Ramirez. Edgar Ramos. Jacqueline Renteria Ara. Alonso Reyes Dominguez. America Rios. Victoria Rios. Francisco Rivera Treviso. Nathaniel Rodriguez. Ashley Rodriguez Grado. Mervin Varela. Joshua Ronquillo, High Honors. Lillian Ross. Yareli Ruiz. Isaiah Saavedra. Jose Sainz. Emilio Sanchez. Esteban Sanchez. Corey Sangre. Brian Saucedo. Ezekiel Ceniceros. Ashley Sifford Bennett. Angélica Cifuentes. Savannah Snyder. Meadow Storms. Kylie Tafoya. Lucy Talavera. Norman Taylor. Trinity Romero. Patrick Taylor. Nicholas Torres, honors. Brian Treviso. J.C. Trujillo, honors. Kaylee Turner. Jacob Valdez. Gabriel Valverde, honors. Alex Varela. Jose Vasquez. Brandon Velasquez, honors. Andrea Weisenhunt, high honors. Penny White, high honors. Heather Wilson. Ryan Yazi, honors. Amber Young. Jasmine Zuniga, high honors. Kimberly Zuniga. Samantha Zuniga. Gabrielle Duval Bouquet. Sasha Santini Bishop. Brittany Terrazas Villanueva.
That's hers. No. her get to her spot. The turning of the tassel marks the moment at which the senior members of the student body become graduates. Seniors, please rise. The moment that you have all been working for so hard for the last 12 years has finally arrived. You are now closing the chapter on your high school career here at Valencia High School. We are all so excited to see the great things you will do and go on to accomplish. Seniors, please move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, you are now officially graduates of Valencia High School class of 2022.
The class of 22 has been have attended in-person learning. They've had remote learning, extended learning, back to in-person learning. When I think of perseverance, I think of the Valencia High School class of 2022. Congratulations. This brings us to the end of our ceremony. We thank you all for joining us today and celebrating our class of 22. One last huge applause for the Valencia High School class of 2022. Congratulations.